Sorry.
Hey, you know what?
What?
You're less than 1 minute away. Less than 1 minute away.
Guys, you gotta check this out.
Good morning, everyone. Beautiful morning here at Walt Disney World. We are in the Epcot parking lot, and the race has just begun. They sent the first group. We know a bunch of people who are running. Kenny Sieracki, who's a Patreon member. Andrew, who's a Patreon member. My other half, Lauren, her cousin Becky, and a bunch of others. So we're here to support them, but also show you what's going on here at the race. Now, the service is very sketchy. It took me 10 minutes just to find a spot to start the stream. So we'll see what happens. If anything happens during the stream, just hit refresh, and we'll be here. We're not going anywhere. I'm going to be hanging out all morning. But let me show you some of what's going on. They got stands over here for the family and friends.
It does, and it starts in 3, 2, 1, go!
So the start line is over there, and that's where you can see the fireworks going off. Lots of fun. And you can see him taking off on the screen here. So the guy on the screen to the right in the Woody outfit is somebody I work with. I MC a lot of races here in Orlando now. And actually the company that runs this race is actually Track Shack. We work with them, do a lot of their races. So me and him have worked together before, and he's so awesome. I'm going to show you all the fun stuff happening that the runners are going to be returning to, because we're in the finish area. You can see Epcot right there, Spaceship Earth in the distance. I guess that's pattern stuck right now. It looked beautiful a minute ago. So I would be closer to all the runners and the start line, but after these two start balloons, you have to have a bib. You have to be a runner to get inside the corral area. But there are tens of thousands of people running, so it's a little crowded over there. There's Spaceship Earth looking beautiful.
What's in the box?
Good morning, Armbandido, Mark Mueller, Izzo, Ryan. Great to see all of you here nice and early in the morning. Yeah, hit that like button if you're just coming in, or if you're watching on a replay. I know a lot of people might have missed the stream because it's so early in the morning. It is 5:04 right now.
And not that. Pizza would be great afterwards, though. We're just gonna...
By the way, guys, I know we probably have just a couple of seconds, but we got to check out the arm hair on Bo Peep. All right, just check out the arm hair on Bo Peep. That is something else, brother. Good for you. We love it.
All right, Bo Peep, time to get out of here with this group. Are you ready? All right, it goes like this. In 3, 2, 1, go!
That's fun. So this is Lauren's cousin Becky's first race. She's very nervous, and we were like, just have fun, you're gonna love it. There's music, just like you're hearing now. They have bands set up. I drove the route earlier today. Lots of character spots where you can stop and actually take pictures of characters along the route. It's very laid back. I wouldn't say that they want you to walk the entire thing, but as long as you do a light jog and you stop and take a few pictures, you'll be all right. So you can see the runners coming around over here. Let's go see if we can see some runners. I'm going to do it when Lauren comes by. But while we're here, let me show you Tomatoes out here for some pictures afterwards. Look at this nice setup.
If you know, you know. His name is Andrew. He's full of positivity and good cheer. He's got a song for us. I don't know what it is. Let's all find out. It's a Run Disney family together, right?
It's a nice little photo spot.
You got a friend in me.
Oh.
You got a friend in me. When the road is rough ahead and you're miles and miles from your nice warm bed, you just remember what your old pal said, and you got a friend in me.
Love it, love it.
Got a friend in me.
Took away his inning. You gotta do the Randy Newman. You got a friend in me.
Wow. And again, Andrew and I have been dressed the same the entire weekend. I think, honestly, we have had the same costuming. I always say to people at the finish line dressed alike, did that just happen? Ha-ha. It did just happen.
It's absolute coincidence.
Kismet. Sounded good, my friend. Let's send these people.
You got a friend in us, and you got friends out there on the course. Go find them in 3, 2, 1, go! Kelsey's Hope Foundation. Kelsey's crew, always good to see you. Another one of our Galloway Pacers right there.
Let's look at some more cool photo spots.
You guys make some noise for our athletes with disabilities. You guys are inspiring. You are amazing. And thank you for the guide to make inclusivity possible so that everybody can enjoy the magic of a race. And look, it's the claw. The claws. They have been chosen.
Thank you. Thank you. I'm very obscure. I can do Donald Duck, but not saying words. That's all I can do. That's it. It's right there.
Yeah, Donald Duck at the finish line yesterday, and I know, we're gonna see the finish line today. Your finish line characters, pretty awesome. I'm personally excited to go over there and see them. That's all I'm gonna say. And you can't get there.
More photo spots for after the race. You could be right here. Nice little Andy's room, it looks like to me. Little Toy Story vibe. This is the Toy Story 10 miler.
And then Riley became a girl's name, which is awesome because it's a beautiful.
Hi everyone. So if you joined us and I wasn't live a few minutes ago, it is because we've been getting a ton of lightning and rainstorms all night long, and there is a lot of cloud coverage above us. Everything's kind of wet on the ground still, but because there's so much cloud coverage and we have no Wi-Fi out in the parking lot, service is brutal. I literally been losing it. I couldn't even start the stream on time because it took me 12 minutes to find a spot with service. And then as I walk around to show you things, the service isn't really working. Fireworks are due up behind me in 1 second, right over here, so I'll stand here. But I'm actually standing right on this, right here where it says, please stay clear of this area. Because later on, this is where all the runners are going to be coming through, picking up their gear from the U-Hauls here. Let's see if there's some fireworks. So here's what I'm thinking. I'm gonna stay live with you until it starts spinning again. I might just keep it live and going and trying to find service, but again, you're gonna have to hit refresh a bunch of times, come back. I'm just hoping that these clouds are moving. I see the wind moving with the fireworks, so I know that we have wind. So I'm hoping wind means the clouds are moving, which will give us more and more service. The good news is Lauren, Becky, and Andrew haven't started their race yet. They're still in corrals. There's, like I said, tens of thousands of people running. And it takes a long time to get them all started. They send them in groups of a few hundred. So it's gonna be a minute before they get started. But they have sent about 10 groups so far. So that's encouraging. And I'm hoping by the time they start, we're gonna go cheer them on behind me. You'll see some of the runners right here behind those buses. We're running that direction, the runners, because they're gonna run into Epcot. Then they're gonna head over to Hollywood Studios. I would show you a map, it's right over there, and I was showing everyone before, but the stream wasn't live. So it's gonna be a little bit of a struggle this stream, so I very much apologize. But we're gonna keep trying. I want these clouds to move. Or let's get some Wi-Fi out in the parking lot, Epcot, come on. But anyway, good morning, hope you're having a great day. We're here at Run Disney's Springtime Surprise. Today's the 10-miler event. The Sunday event's always kind of the big event of the weekend. Marathon weekend is the only weekend they actually run a full marathon. All the other events, Princess and the Food and Wine does a half. This weekend is a 10-miler. So in 30 seconds, another group is going. We'll see more fireworks. It's a lot of fun, a lot of excitement. So we're gonna turn this thing around since I have service here. I wish I could walk you through everything I was just doing. They're about to start. Look at just over the tent. Boom, 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 boom. So that's the start line, just on the other side of that tent. But I will say hi to everyone who was here early this morning and hanging out with us. So again, big shout out to Izzo, Ryan, Armbandido, Joseph, great to see you. Elizabeth, good morning. Christy Taylor, how's it going? Christy says, I'm ready for the 5-mile marker Jesse meet. That's awesome. Lots of energy so early in the morning. Yeah, we're having a great day. Silicon Dave, what's going on? He said, went from Toy Story to Frozen before I could say hi. Yeah, I'm very sorry. The service is brutal out here. But yeah, we're just gonna keep trying. I'm hoping that, like I said, there's not a single star out, which means I'm pretty sure there's tons of clouds above us. There's a lot of fog, just only about an hour ago. I'm just glad the rain stopped. We had lightning and rainstorms all night last night. I'm gonna put a video out this week. I was on the Universal Mardi Gras floats. I was in the parade last night, and they even sent the parade out early to try and beat one of the rainstorms that were coming through. And thank God we did. We had like a 45-minute block of no rain, and then it just poured. Last night they had to cancel Fantasmic over at Hollywood Studios. It just poured there. Sorry, it's also a little bumpy right now. I took the gimbal off because the service wasn't working, but I'm gonna put it back in the gimbal if this holds up. Let's see if I can get service back over here, because I wanted to show you guys the food and beverage area, the race merchandise. There's the 4 picture spots over here. We'll walk over to the finish line, which is right there. And then there's Spaceship Earth. More fireworks. Just on the other side of that truck. I will put this back in the gimbal. It looks like its service is holding up. Maybe we'll get lucky. All right, let's try the gimbal. Adult beverages are served after 6 a.m., by the way. So don't get too excited, everyone. You do get a cup, and then it's only $7.50 refills. What a steal. Unless you're going with the premium beers. All right, I'm going to put you guys in the gimbal since the service is working.
You asked me a favorite Pixar character the other day, and I kind of stumbled with it. Forky.
Why?
Even though it's a sport. I don't know. I like the underdog. Forky's an underdog.
There we go.
Everybody give your love. Give your attention to Andrew right here.
They do have a bunch of food trucks here as well. There's 3 over here in this parking lot and another 3 in the other parking lot by the finish line. Hey guys, look at these all-stars up early helping everybody out. We'll be seeing you guys for maybe an adult beverage a little bit later. Thanks for being here. Good morning. Have a good day. How's it going? Let's see if we can look at some of the gear in here. How's it going, Gene? Look at these sweet socks for the Run Disney surprise weekend. Look at these styling. You got the Run Disney Spirit jerseys. You got some nice sets of ears. Running belts. Put your essentials in there. Maybe a little water. Your little goo. More shirts. 2, 1, go! So you will hear go a lot. There's a lot of starting groups. We'll go back outside and show you. It looks like the service is holding up. So again, welcome everyone. I'm happy you're here. Here's the I Did It 10-miler shirts. Jackets, more tanks. I like this. It's bow time. Hurry up and run, will ya? I did it. Take me to the finish line. I like that. That's awesome. And just a couple of pins left. Looks like there's only 2 pins left. So it was the Cars 5K. Then there was the Monsters 10K, which was yesterday. The 10 milers today. And then if you do the challenge, it means you've done all 3 races this weekend. Got some glassware, tumbler action. And of course, Loungefly got in on the action with the springtime surprise.
Tropical drinks floating around.
Enormous wave pool. You know, John has a pool at home. It's not a wave pool.
So John, who's on the mic up there, him and I work together on other races. I MC a lot of races here in Florida and Tampa. He's awesome. We have a lot of fun. We banter like this. Imagine me and him just yapping it up. Lots of fun. Oh, some last-minute runners who must have slept in. They tell the runners to get here at 4. It's about 5:30 now, so they're a little late. But like I said, since there's so many people running, they'll get there. Lauren, Becky, Andrew all are in a deeper corral. Let's go. Boom.
I'm always amazed at what a great job they do, and they really do what they are generally within 5 to 10 seconds of the time.
We're gonna head over here. So there's the start line. This was all filled with runners earlier, and you can still see so many people. They got 10 miles to run. For this race, you're going to be running through Epcot and Hollywood Studios and then back to Epcot. We'll head over by the stage, see if we can see. Hi, Christy Taylor. Says, do you know anyone actually running today? Yeah, I know a bunch of people running. Specifically, Kenny Sieracki, who's a Patreon member. Andrew Cossar, Patreon member. Kenny, Mike and Kenny are from Philly. Andrew's from Boston. And then my other half, my girlfriend Lauren, is running. And her cousin Becky, who's from one big group finishing here. And then there's a gap before they let the next group come, which is coming right down the tree line here. You can see them right over there. They kind of put a little bit of spacing so it's just not complete mayhem having, you know, like I said, probably 10,000 plus people running at once. So we're in the spectator viewing area. All this area in front of me that we're looking at was all the corrals filled with runners about an hour ago. They open up the corrals at 3:45 in the morning. Runners get here. Most runners get here between 4 and 4:30. And then they send the first group, especially if you're ever here in a corral A or B, you want to be here pretty early because they send that first group right at 5 a.m. As someone who works and DJs these races, we have very specific times. Like we always, and this is a Track Shack event who's, you know, somebody who I work with a lot. You know, they're a client that hires me to go MC races for them all over Orlando, Tampa, and, you know, around Florida. And they are very tight about, and on top of that, you have Disney, who needs to make sure you start on time because they got to clean all this up. The Epcot is open today, so this whole parking lot will be transformed in just a few hours. So these are the back of the video monitor screens where you can see everything that's happening. We'll get a little